And welcome back to part 2 of the SC2Links.com feature series between oGsVINES and MouzMorroW. We see the engagement going down at the watchtower. Vines is posturing up in the middle of the map. And
yeah, they basically, at this point, they basically split the map. Looks a lot like a game on Shakira's Plateau. You know, each side has each player has their own side. It's kind of like the 7th grade dance. Boys on one side, girls on the other side.
Yeah, and a whole bunch of spine crawlers in between.
Yeah.
This is all. I can't even count how many spine crawlers are currently going down for MouzMorroW.
Yeah, that is a lot of spine crawlers.
He's going to keep throwing them down, and he'll even get up to 200, 220, 230 supply if the game goes on long enough, just making drones and then making spine crawlers and canceling them.
Yeah, I mean, they don't
and
cost
why not?
Why not?
He's going to be on 5, 6 bases, maybe 7 bases the way this game's going.
He's nidusing into the island at the top.
Got to do something.
Too.
Yeah, he's taking that creep tumor out.
I have never seen these bases taken.
I mean, Vines has got Storm, and a Mothership, but look at these Broodlords. Look at these Colossus. He's got Infestors. He's got upgraded Zerglings, 3/3 Zerglings. Does he even have any Roaches anymore? Did he just sack? He just sacked all of them earlier.
The Roaches are not useful.
He's on a pure Broodling, Infestor, Corruptor, and Zergling army. Did I say?
And don't forget spine crawlers.
I mean, obviously, Broodlord Infestor is so powerful.
Yeah, and
this is really bizarre seeing both players sit back like
this.
Could
spread his creep even more, but I guess he doesn't really have any ground units, so not all that important.
Doesn't matter. I mean, we see an engagement going on in the bottom right-hand corner. MouzMorroW is trying to nidus into that expansion, but Vines has got a War Prism. He's throwing down some Zealots. He's getting Graviton Drive right now for his Warp Shuttle, so he's going to be even quicker now with that. This is some serious endgame stuff we're watching right now.
Yeah,
this is like extremely passive. The biggest fight is over this bottom right base.
Yeah, we hear
that one Zealot runs for his life.
Oh wow! But he gets it up, and MouzMorrow's going to take control of this. This is actually a really big deal.
We're going to see a huge engagement between 3/3 armies with endgame compositions.
And oh my god,
this is actually ridiculous. See the sentries getting taken out.
6 Stargates going up for Vines right now.
And they have such a bank that even with this 200 engagement, that's not going to be into the game. They're just going to remax on whatever they want to max on and switch to.
Was there some sort of no-rush 30 agreement before this game?
I have no idea.
Didn't see it. But it's possible.
Was this a no-rush 30 tournament?
The thing about it is it's 25 minutes of the game, and Vines is just getting his +3 armor. MouzMorroW has +2 upgrades for his air attacks, and he has +3 armor and attack for his ground units. So, he just finished up a flyer carapace of a 1.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say is that when you're at 4,000 resources like Vines is, you could probably get another forge and get the shield upgrade.
Yeah, why not, right?
Upgrade's not the most important thing in the world, but come on.
Really curious to see what happens with these 6 Stargates. I mean, carriers, Void Rays?
It's got to be carriers.
I mean, seriously though, get another Cyber Core, get double air upgrades. Why not? At this point,
he's got about 100 gateways.
Do you think Vines is just not willing to engage MouzMorroW? And I mean, it looks like. Can we say who's imposing their will on this map right now? I'd safe to say it's MouzMorroW because he's got these 2 islands. It looks like he has a plan. He's taken all 5 bases. If we go back to Vines' view, Vines still has not scouted anything pertaining to the 4th and 5th, what would be perceived as natural 4th and 5th for MouzMorroW.
Can we focus on the Zerg army right now? I mean, look how many Broodlords there are. He doesn't even have that many. He has 5 Corruptors. Yeah, the rest are Broodlords and not even that many Infestors.
20 Broodlords right now.
I mean, this is ridiculous. Neither player can even use their resources. They're just maxed. They've been maxed for 10 minutes here.
Well, they could be getting the shield upgrade.
They could be doing that.
The most overlooked upgrade in the history of video games.
They really want to spend their banks.
Well, here's the thing. He can't make anything from these Stargates until he kills some of his other units. So, what's he going to sack? Is he going to just sack these Colossus? Is that what's going on right now?
That looks like it.
They're just walking across the map.
What are they going to do against the Broodlords, Of course, they could take out all of these spines. That's not a good way to sack supply.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
But MouzMorroW,
I will say, Colossus actually are pretty good against Broodlords, just because they take out the Broodlings pretty well. I mean, obviously they don't attack them themselves, but they're definitely useful to have. Because the Broodlings do a lot of damage.
So overpowered they can't even be sacked.
But what about when you have 6,000 minerals, 5,000 gas, and 6 Stargates? Do you want Colossus, or do you want to get carriers?
I think you just try to get another mothership. I think if you have 6,000, 6,000, you can get a second one.
Just get 200 supply worth of motherships?
Yeah, this is just insane at this point. Vine's taking out his aggression on the rocks. I'm sorry, the debris.
And Morrow is moving out to take out the, what is this, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base of Vines?
Yep.
Should be a huge blow to his economy.
Well, this is 6 Archons on the way. We see on the map 10 Archons total,
he gets his toilet off.
Is great.
This will be an epic
toilet. A toilet. That's what he needs.
Yes.
Because what are you going to do against 20 Broodlords?
That's the only thing you can do until you switch to carriers off 6 base.
I guess.
What you do is you just run away because Broodlords are slow as hell.
We might have an engagement here.
The Stargates, rather.
You see a couple of these Archons going down for no reason, not engaging with his army. I don't know where Vines is going.
He has one pylon powering all the Stargates.
Look at this. Morrow is building 2 Nidus networks and throwing infested Terrans onto Vines' base. What is going on over here? Is he going to rally up through these Nidus networks? We see 4 carriers on the way, by the way. He's Nidusing into Vines' base.
This is just crazy.
Gosh.
Mothership strolls right into the Broodlords with no air defense.
I mean, we see the unit counting station. He's still got 20 Broodlords against 25 Stalkers, 4 Templar, and 7 Archons. But I just don't think Vines has the army. There goes a toilet. What is that called?
Archon toilet.
That ability.
Vines is zapping the Broodlords one at a time with his mothership.
Yeah, but this is not a cost-effective engagement for Vines here. Morrow is still keeping these Broodlords alive. The mothership is literally just walking into these Broodlords. There goes a storm down. There goes multiple storms down. But I don't know how to call this one.
I don't even know what to say at this point. They both have so much money that it almost doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but the Broodlords are just not. There's no answer for these Broodlords. There are 6 Stalkers, and there's 13 Stalkers on the map, 15 Stalkers on the map. Wow, he's got a lot. Wow. Okay. Carriers are going to come out, and that's going to be the true thing here. Are the carriers going to be able to take out the Broodlords? Let's see. There's a Fungal down on the Stalkers. Nexus goes down. I've never seen a battle like this in my life. I can truly say that.
Definitely not.
I mean, at this point, does Morrow even have any air?
No. He's got 3 corruptors.
A couple corruptors coming in.
Does Morrow need anti-air?
Infestors. Well, he does against the carriers.
He has more bases right now. He has a higher bank, and he's got 89 more supply.
Yeah, Morrow has the entire map here.
I mean, is there anything Vines can really do? He's got all these gateways still.
The gateways, they're just going to make Stalkers, which aren't going to do great against Infestor Broodlord.
Well, these Broodlords have not died. He's still on. Well, he's lost 6 Broodlords total from that entire engagement. But on retrospect, Vines has lost a Nexus and a huge army.
You know, he's really making the immobile Zerg army look mobile here. Just going from base to base, side to side.
Well, this Nexus play.
I don't know what Vines can do here.
Have you ever used this type of Nexus play before in a ladder game, Swonder?
I've never had 6 bases in a ladder game before, so I can't say that I have.
Well, it looks like Morrow he doesn't want to stop pressuring. He's going to do the same type of Nidus strategy on the left side of the map, moving into the main now. As you can see, he still has not populated either one of these islands. So he's just basically claimed them for his own, and now he's Nidusing into the Protoss' main.
I think he really wanted the gas from these islands.
Is that what he's been mining from it? Oh, he has.
Which,
definitely.
He's mining way more gas than the Protoss. He's mining way more minerals right now too, and he's got a huge upper advantage right on top. He's taking the Infestor from the low ground into the main that way. That is what he's doing with that strategy. Oh my gosh, this is some really impressive play we're seeing out of Morrow right now.
Yeah, I mean this army is basically just unstoppable.
Definitely.
Like Infestor, Broodlord, Corruptor, and Vine's pretty much getting mined out at this point.
He's going carriers, guys. I mean, it's got to count for something, right?
Unfortunately, not against 16 Corruptors.
Corruptors just dominate carriers.
Look at this
Infestors.
bank for Morrow.
Does he have
10,000 minerals.
neural parasite? Because he doesn't have a research.
Yeah, I didn't even bother researching. Why would you? Is it useful? Is there any use for it?
Against carriers, it could be useful, but it doesn't matter when you have 16
definitely useful against the mothership too. And by the way,
this game's over.
Mine's only on +1 shield upgrade.
This game's over, guys.
What will it take? This game is over.
That was crazy. That was just domination. I can't believe that just happened. We saw the first game. Morrow got, would you say, taken by surprise with that rush? Do you think he expected the 7-gate?
He never scouted that pylon, and he just didn't see it coming.
And our second match here now, he responded to it really beautifully by making all those roaches, sitting back, and after the roaches, he made nothing but drones. Took 4 bases.
Holy crap, does fungal look big on carriers? It's like a giant snot bubble.
Where is this?
Look at that.
And then we see how bad carriers are versus Corruptors.
This was just a silly game.
Although there are a lot of carriers remaining.
I mean, but
and no anti-air, but the bank is just too much for Morrow here.
All of the fungals going down.
Yeah, but
we see a bunch of broodlings coming in.
3-star gates, no gateways, I don't think. Throwing down a couple, but...
Yeah, and we have 28 Corruptors in production, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But, yes, this was a crazy game.
It was strangely passive, I would
Vine's
say.
hanging in there. Yes, very passive. Lack of shield upgrades is...
Yeah, I mean, come on. If Vines had 3-3-3, he would have been fine. He actually doesn't even have...
Definitely.
Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong thing. He also doesn't have air armor.
Still making carriers.
Yeah.
Well, we do see...
Not ready to give up.
We do see those 28 Corruptors in production, and we do see the 2 carriers on the way. We're winding down into what appear to be the final minutes of the game. Morrow has lost his entire army, but we do see him reproducing everything at this point. He's at 184 supply against the 96 of Vines. All these Corruptors gathering here, and we see that the Niduses are going back into the game, and we see a couple of more gateways trying to go down. Vines is doing all he can to hang in, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. We're going to see the waning moments come down here. The Niduses are going down. The Infestors are throwing down the infested Terrans. Here come the Corruptors in to attack the carriers, and they're being assaulted at this point, essentially. Nothing but carriers against Corruptors. Tons of Corruptors, tons of carriers, tons of action. GG, we see oGsVINES taps out. And we're moving on to another game, Game 3, coming up in just a moment. Hope you guys are ready for that.